navigating the healthcare system can feel overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with a serious diagnosis. But one of the most powerful tools you have is knowledge. When you understand your rights as a patient, you're better equipped to speak up. Ask questions and make the choices that feel right for you. Let's talk about some of the most important rights you have and how they protect you throughout your care. As an adult patient, you have the legal right to make decisions about your own medical treatment. That includes the right to informed consent, the right to refuse treatment, and the ability to create advanced directives. These rights are protected under a federal law called the Patient Self-Determination Act, a law designed to keep you, not the system, at the center of your care. Before any treatment or procedure, your provider is required to explain it clearly. That means going over why it's being recommended, what the benefits might be, what the risks are, and what other options you have, including choosing to do nothing. You have the right to ask questions, to take your time, to ask for a translator, or for things to be explained in simpler language if needed. And remember, informed consent isn't just a signature on a form. It's an ongoing conversation to make sure you truly understand what's being done and why. Now, here's something not always included: cost. While doctors aren't legally required to discuss cost as part of informed consent, you can and should ask. Some hospitals may have financial counselors or cost tools available, but don't assume it'll be offered upfront. Speak up if the cost is part of your decision-making. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can say no to any treatment, even one that could keep you alive longer. You can decline things like chemotherapy, surgery, ventilators, feeding tubes, and CPR or resuscitation efforts. This is your body, your life, and your decision. If you're considered mentally competent, no one, whether it's a doctor, a family member, or a hospital, can force treatment on you. Saying no doesn't mean you're giving up. It can be a thoughtful, empowered choice based on your values, your comfort, and your quality of life. Advanced directives are legal documents that let you make your healthcare wishes known ahead of time in case you're ever too sick, injured, or unconscious and unable to speak for yourself. There are two main types: a living will, which outlines what types of care you would or wouldn't want, especially for end-of-life care; a healthcare power of attorney, where you name someone you trust to make decisions for you if you're unable to. These documents aren't just about control. They bring peace of mind to you and to your loved ones by removing guesswork in difficult moments. Advanced directives make sure your voice is still heard, even when you can't speak. You also have the right to access your medical records, review them, and request corrections if something's wrong. Thanks to HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, you can ask for copies of your records, and your provider is required to respond within 30 days. And with the 21st Century Cures Act, you now have quicker access to your test results and doctor's notes electronically, without unnecessary delays. HIPAA also protects your privacy. Your personal health information can't be shared without your permission, unless the law specifically allows it. For example, in certain public health or legal situations. Your records should stay secure and in your control. If you're having a medical emergency, a federal law called EMTALA says hospitals must assess and stabilize you, regardless of your ability to pay. You also have the right to health care that's free from discrimination, no matter your race, gender, religion, age, disability, sexual orientation, or any other identity. That's backed by laws like the Civil Rights Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act. If you ever feel your rights have been violated, you can file a complaint through your provider, a state medical board, or federal agencies like the Department of Health and Human Services. You deserve to be treated with dignity, with respect, and with honesty. Knowing your rights isn't just empowering, it's essential. So, if something feels off, speak up, ask questions, get a second opinion, demand clarity. And if you need help, reach out to a patient advocate or legal resource. Your voice matters, and your care should reflect that. At Fight Like a Girl, we believe every woman deserves to be treated with compassion and fairness, no matter what she's facing. So, know your rights, advocate for yourself, and never, ever be afraid to fight for the care you deserve.